Hi Aquarius, my sun sign brothers and sisters, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your support. It truly means the world. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you, or should I say us, on our paths to our highest vibrational good. So let's have a look at what the week ahead has in store for us. As you can see, I have a new layout. Do you love it? Do you hate it? What do you like about it? Let me know. So with that said, what is the destiny card for the week ahead? And the destiny card is the Tower. Right, so big, shocking revelations. There is change on the horizon, my dear Aquarians. Whether you want it, whether you don't, it is coming. So you better buckle up because things are about to change fast. I love the Tower card, right? And a lot of people tell me I'm fucking crazy when I say that to them. But you know the beauty of the Tower card? It means that whatever isn't supposed to be in your life, whatever is an illusion, whatever is a lie, is about to break. And when it breaks, you can see through to the truth. You can see through to the truth of who you are, of what is supposed to be in your life, of who is supposed to be in your life. That's a really powerful place to be in. And the reason I love this card is because, one, it represents Uranus, sometimes Mars, depending on the reading. And the thing about the beautiful thing about the Tower card is we all face this. We all go through it. The Tower is a deeply personal and also a deeply human phenomena. We all go through some period where everything just seems to break down, and it breaks down so that we can break through. So when you see the Tower card, welcome it, embrace it, ask yourself, what is it that I'm not seeing? What is it that I need to know? Because the other thing about the Tower card, it can bring you a spontaneous idea, one that ends up being your millionaire making idea. It can be an idea for a book, an idea for a business. It could be any of those things. It could be something that comes out of the blue that actually enhances your life. It doesn't always have to be, the buildings falling down and the structure falling down. Very often though, it shows you where things aren't working. And the beauty of that is, once you know what isn't working or what needs to go, you can chuck it out and replace it with something new. That really is the beauty of it. But the other thing about the Tower card is it brings you realization. It's that moment where you have that, aha, this is why it isn't working. This is why, right? It really brings you that information that up until that moment, you have been missing or lacking. So whenever you see the Tower card, don't freak out. Welcome it. Or as I say, let's be fucking having ya. So with that said, let's have a look at the direction. How do we get there? We get there through the Seven of Pentacles, right? Through understanding that things take time. So the direction card as the Seven of Pentacles is asking you, what are you willing to invest your time and your effort into? Right? The direction is the way that you get to this. The Destiny card is basically saying all bets are off and things need to change. Something has to change. And these two are kind of clashing energies in a way. It's interesting. So the Seven of Pentacles, or the Seven of Coins, is Saturn in Taurus, right? So it gives you that stable, slow-moving longevity. And then you've got Uranus as the Destiny card, right? So Uranus is our ruling planet, or our modern ruling planet, which is currently in the sign of Taurus. So this is kind of mirroring what's happening with the astrology, right? Which is really interesting. But it's basically saying we now need to learn to work with that energy. So it's kind of like, right, I'm going to put my time and my effort into this. Okay, it's not working. On to the next thing. I'll switch it out for something else. I guess the message for me here, with this as the direction card, be committed to long-term change. And what do I mean by that? Be ready and willing to change things as and when they need to be changed, especially over this week. I kind of feel like this is going to be one of those weeks that we really come to remember for a very long time. So keep that in mind. And my advice to you, my fellow Aquarians, when everybody else speeds up, slow yourself down. Take a minute, take a breath. With that said, Aquarius, the ultimate tribal sign, right? Tribal Tuesday, and I'm putting this shameless advert in here because I know lots of you love to skip my intro. Tribal Tuesday is coming. It is on the 4th of June. It starts. It will be a whole month. You want to join the secret Facebook group that will just be for tribe members. I will be running this journey every 3 months, or should I say only every 3 months, and I will only be taking 10 participants, 2 of which this time are already gone. So with that said, if you want to be a part of it, hit that link in the description box below, and it's labeled Tribal Tuesday. So let's have a look at what your insight message is to clarify on what's coming up or how it comes up, right? And this week we get the Queen of Cups, right? She of the ocean, she who rules her emotion. So when I see the Queen of Cups, this is usually a water sign female, so she would be a Cancer, a Pisces or a Scorpio. But the Queen of Cups herself rules her emotions. She utilises all of her emotional ability in order to get the things that she wants and ultimately to intuit or perceive that which may not always be able to be seen by other people. So what I'm saying here is this week you can tap into your intuition as long as you're paying attention to how you feel. How are your feelings? How are your emotions telling you? What are they telling you? Where are they going? You know, I think it's Abraham Hicks says that your emotions are your guidance system. Very, very true. Pay attention to your emotions this week because they will be telling you where to go, what to do and how to do it. And with the Queen of Cups as your insight, so she's touching on that Tower card to say, when things come up and when things look like they need to change or they're about to come to some sort of tumultuous end, ask yourself what it is that you can take from that moment. Queen of Cups touching on that 7 of Coins as your direction. This is basically saying, don't rush it. Take your time. You have all the time that you need. Move forward with your feelings. So instead of, you know, like when you see a cat, they kind of paw at the ground or whatever they're going to jump onto, they kind of paw at it or they settle their feet underneath them before they make that leap. And it's because they're feeling out where they need to go. How much force do I need to use to get to where it is that I want to be? Is that thing that I'm going to land on going to catch me? Is it safe? Is it terra firma? And what I can tell you about the Tower card is once it comes down, whatever or whoever is still left in your life once all of that shit has settled, you can trust 100%. The thing about the Queen of Cups, she knows all of this and she rides it out. No matter what you throw at her, the biggest tidal wave, she'll still come out sat at the top of it. She'll ride it like a true surfer. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Ride the wave, live the change, and if you have to, make that change yourself. Have a good one. Let me know how it shapes up in the comments. Take care.